Hello, everybody. Oh, I'm slumping down in my chair there. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. How are you guys all doing today? It's a warm one throughout the United States here. Not so bad in California, but I heard people in Arizona were like getting like their feet burnt and stuff from walking around, 120 degrees. I don't know exactly what it's doing to the bands, but my FT8 has been kind of slow lately over the last couple days. It might be part of the whatever, those solar storms or whatever. I am seeing some European stations pop in here now. Gray line in effect here in Southern California. Still quite warm. Like I mentioned, it's muggy actually. I'm going to lose the outside camera because it was causing some crashing and drop frame issues for the time being, because I think it was some RFI was getting in there, so that might clean it up. And for those of you guys, well, first off, welcome Seth, N2SPG, an extra. We're gonna have a tech come in here, be in here shortly. We might do a study session tonight after you go to bed. I don't know. We'll see.
I was gonna say, well, you know what, Craig? We were both technicians.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. Maybe you can get on Coffee and Ham radios once he becomes a general. I don't know.
I still regret not doing another tip on that stream and roasting him. But I was thinking it would be overkill. That was my concern.
Well, I might be on again, so you never know. We'll see in a couple weeks.
If that happens, I might be roasting. I just talked to you about it offline. I don't think you had an issue with it.
I don't, but he might be a general by then. We don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just trying to be positive, you know.
Yeah.
So,
hey, Cole. Hey, Jay. Shane.
Jay, Cole. We might do a study lesson later. Warm and humid there in San Diego. Yeah. Actually, I was just going to mention that. I'll look at K6NAZ in here on 20 meters.
Actually, before we should change up to Greg, when we get Sam on, we should start screwing around and say it's a study session. I don't think he's watching right now.
Not yet.
But I think we should just do it just to screw him, mess with him in a little bit.
And speaking of screwing and messing with some stuff, I was on Coffee and Hams on Thursday night, and a lot of people complaining about how my audio was breaking up. It was not clipping. Number one, everybody knows my audio is good. Well, it's good right now. It's okay right now. There is a lot of technical stuff that goes on as far as bit rates and sample rates. Actually, me and Seth were just messing with this on SonoBus before we got on. Basically, StreamYard, OBS, not OBS, but YouTube, they like to get 48K sample rate for audio now because of the newer standard and the 64-bit systems that are out there. Anyways, for some reason, my actual computer defaulted back to 44.1, and I was hearing some popping and syncing issues in my ear that was not on the stream because I think YouTube, what's the word I'm looking for, compensated for it. Not too big of a deal. I didn't notice anything audio-wise. You can't really hear the difference. It's just basically more bandwidth. But anyways, imagine you're on a freeway going 65 and someone tries to get on the freeway at, 55 and they're trying to keep up. Well, those two people are going to try to, you're going to keep on getting past. And that was going on with my audio signal on StreamYard. It was waiting to accept 48K, and I was sending 41K. So there was a little bit of timing issues, which you would hear popping and clicking versus distortion, and I was pretty sad on that. So, and I'm an audio guy. I should have figured that out. The problem was I didn't hear it in my ear because I'm listening to the mixer out. So I thought I was clipping, and I didn't want to adjust any audio levels because everybody said the level's fine, but I was just clipping, which didn't make any sense. Either you clip or you don't. And we got a...
Mr. Daddy.
What? Are you angry today or something? She got Sprite instead of water, by the way. I think that angered her.
How does that anger
But I
her?
didn't even like it.
Because
But salt on my lips.
you got salt on your lips because of it. Oh wow!
I was eating French fries in the car. I like French fries.
So what does that have to do with Sprite?
But I don't like Sprite.
Okay.
Amber does. We should
gotta
have
move
given
this
that
down.
to Amber, but Amber likes Sprite.
Amber does like Sprite.
Yeah, but I don't.
All right, it's 8 o'clock, so you got to get into bed.
No, I'm wasting my money.
All right.
Actually, Greg, it's 7:56.
Well, close enough. So, anyways, as I'm working W3MLK on 20 meter FT8. Hold on a second, Haley. Right in the middle of talking real quick, okay? So I played back the video from. Here comes Mama. I played back the video to myself, and I'm like, hey, that's a timing error because we get those in our TV trucks that are IP based. You have to make sure all the sample rates and bit rates are the same, or you're just going to be fighting it. And that's what it was. It was basically StreamYard trying to fight to keep up to my StreamYard connection was fighting to keep up to everybody else's. So,
Well, whose fault is that, Greg? If someone only got home, like 20 minutes earlier, maybe they would have seen it.
yeah. And if I would have actually got on earlier to test some stuff out, I might have been able to figure it out. I didn't get the email, the link thing to get in.
Yeah, we saw it in this live stream chat when they were actually when they started to stream out to YouTube. I think someone actually said, "Greg, you check your email."
Yeah, it didn't go in there, so they had to actually send it on the Discord.
Yeah.
It actually showed up the day after, by the way. I don't know why, and it was in my junk, but it had dated the day after, so I don't know what the case was, but I think maybe some of those settings were probably going to be right. If I probably could have fixed them beforehand. I used my OBS software so I can switch between cameras and feeds because if I wanted to give a demonstration of something, I could have. And so basically my OBS was set to 44.1 and the StreamYard and everything else on my computer was set to 48. So it didn't. The computers don't like things when they're not exactly right. And that goes for IP stuff. It's the same type of settings for IP. This is going at this fast. This is going this fast. What's going to happen? Things are going to break up and freeze up and stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
So
But
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say anything about that on the air. Yeah. So yeah, that's where I was at. I'm a little bit bummed about it because I'm an audio guy. I should have figured that out, but it was just kind of a get in there and get it done. I literally got on the StreamYard about 2 minutes before we go on. So not a lot of time to get set up. So anyways, I'm on live here. It is now just 8 o'clock in Southern California. A beautiful night. I wish I could show you outside, but I can't.
You never got your, I guess your cell phone work. Well, you got your cell phone working, but not wirelessly or Wi-Fi to stream it. Go walk outside. You were experimenting with a wireless mic at one point.
Yeah, the camera is really eats up a lot of bandwidth in the computer, CPU, and I just don't see. I got bad internet in my back, or I have bad Wi-Fi in my backyard, so I'm afraid to lose a signal. I'm gonna eventually kind of experiment around with that some more. I'm gonna get a new router. I was actually discussing with Scott today.
Really?
Yeah.
Great Scott.
Because I know he's an IP type guy. I like the Netgear Nighthawks. I have one here. It's about 6 years old. So I don't want it to die. I want to upgrade, and I want to put a little mini mesh system in to get some of those dead areas because I try to update my car, my Tesla down in the garage, and it just doesn't make it down there. It's like kitty corner from where I'm at right now. A lot of I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Appliances in the way between here and there.
RFI?
I wouldn't say RFI, but just plaster, appliances, glass, all kinds of stuff in the way before it hits the car. I see Angola and Finland on 20 meter FT8. I just saw Josh again. I've already worked that guy.
Okay.
Wait,
you see any Ki6NAZ?
I saw him, and you guys, anybody know about him? Does he log? Because he didn't.
I know he logged me once. I don't know if he logged me a second time. I don't know what the deal. I don't know.
He didn't log me.
Oh.
I was a little disappointed in that. I want to get logged now.
Now
I see how important it is to get logged.
I'm gonna have to ask. I know someone who may be able to reach out to him. I'll have to ask her to if he logs.
I should have probably asked him in the chat today. What else was I going to say? I was going to say something else.
I see half of Shane's head on your live stream right now.
Yeah, I don't know why that does that. I still got a timing issue somewhere. I can't figure out where it's at.
Drum roll.
Sorry, and I did a 2,000 or 1,500 calorie workout today, so I'm a little bit out of it. And you could probably see my face is still red from it.
Just keep the hat on.
Where's David at? I could zoom in on his forehead. I hope he. I'm glad he has a very good sense of humor about it. I know I do.
I think he would have said something by now if he would have.
No.
How many times have you zoomed in on his forehead on the stream?
He might like the attention too.
A few dozen times. Yeah, Shane, you gotta wait. You gotta wait for the ARRL to throw it out in the mail and send out.
It's a very very complicated process once you actually get it.
Didn't we do it on a couple of live streams?
It took it took 3 weeks in all to get it working. It took me about 2.5 weeks to get the postcard. But I did it over 4th of July. Did I do it over 4th of July? I have to look at my logs. I have to think about that. But it took 2 live streams to get it working, I think. The other thing that I can't start it up right now is the run log or
rum log.
Yeah.
MRDs is that right?
Yeah, that actually is a pretty cool program because it hooks to your CVI whatever USB port and it grabs the frequency off your radio band and all that stuff. But man, there is no instructions. I had to go back and watch MRD's page or setup video like 4 times before I got it right. And then finally I got to figure out, I got to send, there's a little button, I think I could put it in right here, that I could send just like this to Logbook of the World and QRZ, which I think it automatically pushes it. I'm not sure, but you have to go to like a QSL and then send out to Logbook of the World. It's not as easy, and you got to go through like grab this. You got to put the file in some certificate folder for it to go out, which is, and you can't see it because it's encrypted. So you have to go into another mode in your computer. You probably understand all that computer stuff. I don't.
Yeah, and then I just think of you're describing all this stuff with LOTW, where we're describing all this, and then you have Colin. Colin's like, "Oh yeah, I'm foreign." So they just sent me. What was it? Just an email or something?
Yeah. Why can't they just do that? Why are we back in the 1980s about that? It's kind of annoying, but. So yeah, it's gonna be at least a week to 2 weeks. I got an email the next day said they were gonna send it out, and it took another like week and a half before I got it.
I will say this: when you do examinations through ARRL, they are quick on that aspect of processing sessions and processing license upgrades and new licenses.
Why do you?
Because we tested you, and what was that, Monday morning you were upgraded on the record?
Yeah, I wanted to use AG a little bit. By the way, I saw an AG on FT8, and I was going to email him, and I spaced on it.
Oh.
But I think that's pretty cool. I wanted to kind of play with that a little bit. I wanted to put the AG right here.
Case.
But I literally, by the time I next stream, because I went on Sunday, by the time I did the next stream on the Tuesday, it was already processed.
Yeah.
So it took the fun out of it.
You're supposed to do it within 10 days, but I mean, Sunday night you could have done it, but whatever.
I didn't have a...
You know what, Greg? You have to do this when you become /AE, stroke AE.
That's what I was just going to say. Yes. In 2027. Before Sam gets his general.
I wasn't going to go there, but I can agree with that.
Is he in here? Is he in SonoBus? I'd let him know he's not.
Nope.
And I was showing some. I was actually going to try to get a hold of you, but I think you were busy last night. I was showing some coworkers that work for a radio station for a Major League Baseball team. They were talking about how they got. Oh, I got a new $5,000 codec. I'm like, why? I'm like, you can get a free program called SonoBus, and it does like 4 times as much stuff.
Oh, to do game audio or something?
I think
does
just
anyone
remotes
does anyone
in
use
general.
SonoBus for remotes or game audio? Do you know?
No, they didn't know. No one knew about it. And I told them you can hook Dante to it and all, Maddie stream to it, and they're like, "What?"
Yeah, what have I done?
You have virtual Dante on it, right?
I have what's it called? Is it virtual. It's I have Dante Virtual Sound Card and Dante Via. Dante Via, I think, is to send the audio out like remotely. Is that what that is?
Yes.
I never use that, even though I paid for the transferable license, and I have the other one. So I have the license I paid for is you can move it to a different computer if you want to, but one computer at a time.
It's only one computer at a time.
I think.
That's weird because it's supposed to go to like all the computers in your network.
Yeah, but I think you can only run it on one. But whatever. Maybe it is. I didn't for what we're doing with it, where I just need to mix stuff around. Get my radio to you, or route stuff through it works fine.
In virtual Dante sound card, basically each program you have, you can turn into a sound card, and you can route that sound card to a Dante source and basically use it as distribution. You have you could send it 8 different places at once. So it's a pretty powerful program. For something what we're doing here would be awesome. Yeah.
So why don't we see? You're going to stay on FT8? You're going to try some digital modes tonight?
I've been on FT8 for the last hour. Well, and I have my antenna up all the way. So once it gets dark outside here in the next... Actually, it should be dark right now.
40?
I might try some voice. Now, something we discussed the other night. Can you run narrow?
Yeah, I think I flipped over now. I flipped the button narrow. I don't know. Yeah, I could try it, but... let me look what the bands look like tonight, because I don't know what they look like here. Yeah, maybe. Might be. Well, we could probably do 20.
What's the muff at right now for you?
Either 19 or 22, depending upon which reading I'm looking at. Let me check a different source I have that tells me. Nineteen.
So you want to try 20?
We could try 20, but
it's going to be close. So 20 is 225, right? Yeah.
For you, yeah.
And for Sam, you know what? Before I get on here, because I'm also. Okay. When you guys ground your guys' stations, I mean grounding stations, I mean radio and antenna or antenna. Let me turn this down because it's going to give me a headache. Did it clean up your signal? Outbound or inbound?
I haven't tried to. I do have a wire. I mean, I don't know if it really. I don't remember, honestly.
Because with this, pardon me, with the setup, I'm using the ACC input for my other 9700 here, my other radio. I talk on sideband and I'm getting all kinds of weird sounds, so I can't use sideband on full power. I'm going to get some more RFI protection. And I think maybe grounding the radio. I can't ground the antenna because there's zero chance that I'm going to go up 40 feet in the air. Zero. Unless someone wants to volunteer. So I am going to search around the band here.
I was going to say there's activity on 238 near me, so.
This sounds very international here.
Thank you very much, man. Have a good day. 73. Romeo 5, Alpha Japan.
Oh, that's the Russian station.
Yep.
That's a pile up there.
Yep.
I'm not even going to try. Let's just go high. I'm looking at the wrong place here.
You probably hear my radio in your...
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what that was coming from. Is it my radio or your radio? Because whoever they were coming in big.
Huh.
288.
Stand by. Let me see if I can work that.
And anybody watching, that's a general that can legally go here, or an extra for that matter, or wherever you're at in the world. If you want to try to get on here, feel free. I'm going to go narrow here, too.
Okay.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use. 14288.
Any love there at all?
I don't know if I'm be able to work you tonight.
Yeah. I hear some people tuning up, I think.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ, CQ, CQ. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, CQ, CQ, CQ from Southern California. Anybody on frequency on 14288.
Well, that's rough to hear that noise, that audio through my... Sounds like it's... Oh.
You talking my audio or your audio?
My audio.
It sounds horrible on this end, so that's all I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know if 20 is going to be a good thing tonight.
I'm going back wide here.
All right.
This is Greg, K6EGG, Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf on 14288. Anybody on frequency?
I don't know why I'm trying to hold the microphone.
I'm waiting for K0MID to come in. If Sean's
He
on
might
the
do his
screen.
signature tune in and tune out.
Yeah.
I like that. I do. I really do. I'm not hearing any love.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ, 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 14288.
It could be my antenna too.
It also could be the band's. Shane, which antenna do you have, by the way?
Yeah, what kind of antenna?
I'm wondering if it's the same one I might
we
have.
Try 20 or 40. 40. It's too early for 40.
Is it dark out there? I mean,
It's dark. I'm gonna go to 40.
and by the way, Shane, I did respond to your email that you sent to me the other night. So, and believe it or not, Shane, I have that same antenna. I might have to reach out to you at some point because I have the Gabriel, the 7350T. I have that. I did a photo or two with that antenna, Greg. It looks like an old school FM antenna off a car, Greg. Where it's a vertical.
I'm on 14244, but I think I hear someone talking.
Okay.
Did you ever mess with your antenna at all?
Not lately. I have to. I realize I can. If I gotta get some more elevation. Like I have an idea where to go. I gotta look one of these days when I'm actually home, and see if I get a couple more feet out of it. Or also could be. Well, actually, no. I'm in a busy area like you are. You know, in terms of houses and people near
Oh
me.
yeah. Trying to find someone's phone number here so I can send them a link.
Yeah. By the way, Shannon, I bought the actual tripod that came with it. It's a little bitty one. So.
me see here. I could just go to 300 on this, right?
Yep.
Starting to memorize it.
Up to 3, yes. Yes, but that's the...
Ooh, I got 9. That's 9.
I almost wish you had the, you know, Greg, don't you wish you did this before you took the general exam?
Start track here in a few minutes. So, over to KK6R or KJ70.
Sounds like a net.
Alrighty. KJ70 from KK6R returning. Alrighty. Nice to make your acquaintance.
These guys are almost plus 40.
Yeah, got a great signal.
Great signal, 5x9.
We should have found out how close they are to you.
So I can't go to 200.
You can go to 200.
But I'll be transmitting.
No, you're legal on 7.2. But 7.
Oh, I can go to 175, right?
Right. 7.2 is the cesspool of 40 meters.
Is the what?
The cesspool, I should say. You know.
I've not heard a thing on that.
Oh, maybe during the day. Try it. It's Dex whose name's not Dex.
Did you make it back from the free state of Florida?
I don't know what the hell you just said there.
I said, did you make it back from the free state of Florida? Who's driving back? He's almost in the city of unbrotherly love. By the way, the Pocono 500 is going on this weekend. That is my least favorite place to work in the world.
That race course?
Oh my God. It is the worst.
I've actually seen some NASCAR there. Or no, it was like one of those like other series there.
That place
My one and only
sucks.
time.
So, right on the end, the apex of turn 1, they only have 3 turns there. Let's see, this is as far as I can go. So right at the apex of turn 1, there's this lake. They call it Lake Pocono. What it consists of is that's where they dump the porta-johns. And boy, let me tell you what. If you're driving through there, make sure you have your mouth closed because you're going to get some flies in your teeth.
Ugh.
I got to find something clear here. This guy's booming in. Where's he at here? So I'm lower, so he needs to be right about here. I gotta turn the sensitivity. I have some video of that. I have to bring that up. I'm like, that's shit water right there.
K6EGG. And can you tell me the name of a national park? Name of a national park one more time.
This almost sounds like W6 NYU.
You are legal to go on the transmit, correct?
Something Pino National Park, something Pino. Can you repeat one more time?
I'm thinking this is W6 NYU. Somebody has a really big signal right around.
So your neighbor, basically.
Yeah. He sent me a QSL card too, and a holiday card. Am I to say Christmas or holiday? What's the most?
I'll just say holiday.
Okay, copy that.
Yes,
Christmas.
I think I copy it. Mendocino National Park.
That's
Mendocino
Northern
National
California.
Park. That's how I copy. Thank you.
I'm right by Pomona.
Roger. Mendocino.
Talladega is not much better than Pocono, but it's easier to get in and out of. Usually have to fly into Wilkes-Barre, Allentown, or drive all the way from Philly.
Roger. Yes, your signal is very weak and right inside the noise level, but I barely copy your message, you know. I can give you about 3.5.
No, 5.9.
Signal report.
He's honest.
Anyway, thank you so much. And Mendocino is known for the lumber business, and they cut a lot of redwood and they export it to Southern California. Copy? Yeah, copy.
Copy, agreed. There's a lot of redwood here. It's a beautiful, wild place. Very nice to talk to you, James. You're also
Nope, that's not him.
A little better than me. I would give you like a 4 or 5.
Not everybody gets a 5.9 tonight.
Roger, Roger. Yes, yes. I received a 4 and 5 for Unity report, and thank you. And we have such a high QSP noise level tonight, so it is very difficult to make a QSO. But thank you so much that you try all the best you can. So thank you so much for your concern. Copy.
Thank you very much, James. 7-3. This is Keith, Alpha Golf, Charlie, and
Roger, Roger. Kid, thank you so much. Alpha Golf 6, Charlie, India. This is W6NYU.
Yeah, I was right. It was.
Thank you so much.
W6NYU.
Roger, Roger. This is W6NYU. QRJ.
I'm probably peeking you here. It's Greg here in Chino. Nice to hear you. K6EGG.
Right, K6EGG. Yes. Oh my God, Greg, it's been a long time. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, man, I saw a big signal, and I recognized your voice. I'm like, hey, I know that guy right there. So I don't want to interrupt. I know you're trying to get some DX maybe or some long distance, and we're only about 6 miles apart or less. So I'll let you have at it, and I'll jump up a band here. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf for W6 NYU, right over in Chino Hills.
Roger. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the check-in, and I really appreciate it. And I spend more time on the 40 meter, and I try to make a 40 meter 7.182 net. That's why I try to calling a lot of PQ and start to let
Jay,
other
go
people
after him,
know
man.
that somebody's
He would love to make the
operating almost
contact with
every
you.
night
He's a
if
good
you
man.
want
He
to
is a really good dude.
Thank you for stopping by, and God bless your family. Copy?
Copy that. Good to hear you in there. I'm going to try to send some guys your way that are watching the live stream right now and see if you can make some contacts there. So once again, 73s there, James, W6NYU, K6EGG.
Roger.
How am I coming in up there in
W6NYU. Thank you
in
so
beautiful
much
Medford, not too far
and
away
you
from
as
Grants
well.
Pass,
Have
Oregon?
a wonderful time with other fellow operators. CQ, W6NYU.
Go get him, go get him, boys. Come on, Jay. Man,
CQ.
Can you hear him up there, Randy? No, how are you hearing us?
CQ.
All right, I'm going to go away from him so I don't kill him here. These guys have a really big signal.
K6R returning. I'm down here at the base of the tower here where his motor is, and that's pretty nice. I ran into a guy at one of my stops one day. The guy had a 5-element gizmachi. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those antennas.
A giz what? I'm far enough away from those guys. Here, 220, but man, I have an S9 of noise. I am using, hold on. I'm using a 4010 infed antenna from My Antennas. 63 feet, I believe it is. And let me tell you something. It's a way better performance than the MFJ 1984 MP that I used. And I'm not saying that antenna is a bad antenna. But the infed seems to work best in my world right now. I'm going to see if I can pick something up here on 7233. Are you still there?
I'm here.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. So checking if the frequency is clear or in use.
No gain. Infeds and dipoles do not have any gain.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Is 7233 in use or anybody out there calling at all?
I'll put a...
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ on 7.233. CQ calling on 7233 Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
This is what I'm running here. I'll put this in the chat here in just a second. Infed half wave, yes. Let me pull that down here for a second. So there is gain on an infed antenna? That doesn't make any sense. It's just a wire. A wire. I'll put this a link here in the chat. I'm not knocking the 1984 too much, but when I changed over from from RG8X to LMR 400, I was getting about 16 more watts into the antenna, and it was just enough to put it over. I thought I heard somebody in here.
You have a copy in grade K6EGG. You have a copy on grade K6EGG.
I thought I heard N2 there, but it's not me.
Is there an N2 station there?
And I went from 100 feet to 90 feet.
1, 2, 3.
Is he counting?
I guess he's testing, yeah.
I hear a testing 1, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 3. Do you have a copy? K6EGG. Do you have a copy in grade K6EGG?
I guess I'll slide up a little bit here. Look at that weird noise there. I got an S9 of noise.
All right, Liam, 7-3. Kilo Charlie 5 Charlie Yankee clears the frequency.
That is some weird noise on here. It's like a dead carrier or something there. It's like somebody's tuning there. Look at that. You can hear it phasing. I just have too much noise when I go higher. I know this is way too high.
That could be
broadcast
shortwave or something else.
I just saw something big on the scope, so
It could be shortwave, yeah.
When are we getting the antenna guy to come? Monday? Monday? I don't know.
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? This is Greg, K6EGG 7.290.
I got to tell you, man, I absolutely love it. That's where I started. I still do like the digital stuff. Digital bands, definitely. I use it in my car. In fact, I was messing with it the other night on the way home. Working FT8, Scott and Seth both said I would love it, and I actually probably like it more than they thought. Because I'm pretty busy, I can like do that and do other things on my computer. I normally remote into my Mac M1 over here that's on the left from wherever I'm at, either in my house or at work. So I definitely like it. I can do my ham radio wherever I am. So I can also remote in with SDR control. I have some little issues with some stuff. Plus at work, sometimes it's just kind of weird me getting on my computer and doing that. So I'm not going to mess with that too much, but the FT8, absolutely. There's a couple things I want to mention. When you're running remote, I have a smart switch on my power supply that I can access through an app as long as I have internet. Normally, I won't go on. Also, unless my wife or somebody is home. So when I went away for vacation, I did not go on because I didn't trust anybody that was at home to shut it off in case it stuck on transmit mode. So I do have some protections in line. So what happened to everybody? There was like 20 people watching like 2 seconds ago. Anyways.
You sure it's not YouTube being YouTubing?
It could be. Get out there and hit that like button. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak tonight.
Or, you know what it is? You're not making QSOs, Greg, and people are like, yeah.
I need Sean to get me to call some people because they hear Sean, then they come on.
Come on, Sean.
You are still here, man. Thank you very much.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf on 7290.
The other thing, I think the band's kind of... The index questions are poo. Are you talking about study questions?
Oh, it sounds like the questions. Yeah, it sounds like it sounds like the general pool.
So, I'm actually going to probably give it up here on the HF side of
Go digital.
Go digital here because
I was when you were in the other Coffee and Ham Radio live stream the other night. Someone mentioned, I don't know who it was, that they like DMR roulette.
Really?
Yeah. In the chat.
That's fun. Don't know where we're gonna go, you know?
Yeah.
So now it's on I'm on 20 meter.
FT8.
20 meter FT8 seems to be the best for me. Obviously, if you look at my my chart here, it's definitely I got most of the Eastern U.S. Covered and Northwest covered. Obviously, there's not a lot of people living in the Nebraska area and South Dakota, but I have worked them on other bands. In fact, I did 2 streams ago. I think I worked somebody on voice. So I'm just getting set up. I'm going to go probably 30 Charlie here. Did I ever put that link in there for the... Yeah, I did.
No, oh, you did? Okay.
You guys saw it anyways. You guys knew what I was talking about. Let's see here.
Link to REF030 Charlie.
I played with the screen a little bit there. I don't know if you noticed again. Always trying to make it better. Maybe it's my crappy antenna. I'm in Kentucky, but you know what? I think the bands are kind of poo-poo.
Weird tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, Boink Manic, I'm only about 12 feet above sea level, so don't feel bad.
I'm used to being in my car, maxed out on
Citrus
my patio
Heights.
around a fire. So, but yeah, I heard you out there calling, so nobody responded, so figured I'd jump in there.
Oh, wait till it happens here. We got to bombard them.
Thank you. Yeah, my radio is working really nice. I appreciate that. Are you located in California?
No, I'm in Niles, Michigan, sitting out on my patio by my fire.
I didn't know it was cold up there.
I saw that here. I pop up here in the screen. I have a radio that you can see the your text. That's nice, man. Well, thank you for touching base. I'm in Sacramento, California. I just went fishing, but there is nothing. There's not the time for fishing, though. I'm just going back home.
It's probably hotter than a pistol up there in Sacramento right now. There's no breeze up there. My sister used to live actually up in Citrus Heights where he's at.
8:37.
Okay, yeah, it's 11:37 here, so I'm probably still daylight out there, I take it. But yeah, nice and dark here. Like I said, just sitting out, having a cold one out on my patio. Everyone's out here with me as well, just sitting around a fire.
That's beautiful, man. Thank you. How is the weather over there? Over here,
A weather check. This is Dex's favorite part.
It's like 104.
It was, you know what? It was actually only like 96 here in California today.
Wow, well, I didn't hit any 104.
Only
here.
96?
Like 85.
Yeah, I was thinking about smoking.
But yeah, the weather's real nice here.
So I got up in the middle of the night to use the restroom and I turned the AC on because it was like kind of muggy. And somebody was smoking tri-tip or something in the middle of the night. My wife's like, it smells like barbecue in here because it starts sucking in the outside air.
That's a nice weather by the fire, enjoying life, huh? Good job, man. Right now it's 93 degrees.
93 fun-loving degrees there up in the Sacramento area of Citrus Heights.
It's not that clear. But I think...
Damien, where you at?
In a few months, maybe in a month or so, it's going to be the salmon season here. And the Sacramento River go across the Sacramento city. Looks like I heard today that there is no...
Kansas, hot and humid.
The salmon season is not going to be open this time for the angler. I think we have been eating too much salmon. There is so much people going fishing, and as well, I think the dams are stopping the proliferation of salmon in the area. You know, the growing and the what is called the egg hatching.
What you're looking at there, KD9VUK. Pardon me.
I heard that.
You're looking at an Icom 9700 right here.
I heard you jump in there and nobody came back, so I'll be out listening.
You know what? No one looks at the K index, dude.
Yeah, better get back.
I've never heard anybody go, "Oh, the K index is."
Cools off as it gets dark out there in California.
I just look at the muff.
But yeah, just like I said,
The muff is the best thing to look at, right?
Make sure you knew your radio was working.
In more ways than one.
It's been pretty quiet on Thursday.
I mean, seriously, you mean you're not going to look at K index?
The last hour has been. So I'll say 73 for now, and maybe I'll talk to you later. K6EGG EVX.
I mean, seriously, you're not going to look at the K
73,
index.
73. Thank you for the.
I'm going to get in and talk to this guy.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
I know exactly where he's at.
KN6UQO. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Ain't that the truth?
KN6UQO. Oh, you still there up there in Citrus Heights?
I work somebody on voice, Eric, just south of Hilo, I think. I do have SDR control.
K6EGG. Are you live in YouTube?
I like looking.
Is that what I'm saying here in the?
I like seeing my actual screen
right
though.
now?
You are live right now, and I am live right now. I'm just doing it to make some connections here. You're actually in Citrus Heights, correct?
That's correct. I'm here in Citrus Heights, California. I'm driving, going home. I just went to the river to try to do some fishing, but actually, you know how is that thing about fishing? You know, you go to the river only, kind of like to clear out your mind. Yep, yes, sir. KN6UQ.
I gotta admit, I'm not a big fishing guy, but I know what you mean. I do a couple other things to get stuff off my mind. I was gonna ask you, since you're in Citrus Heights, do they still have the Godfather's Pizza there right off the freeway?
Citrus Heights is...
What was that again? What about the freeway?
Do they have the Godfather's Pizza place? It's not too far away from the freeway there. I can't remember the name of the street that it's on.
I'm trying to work Cypress on FT8.
Street of the freeway. Are you talking about Sunrise Boulevard?
If memory serves, I think so, yes.
Yeah, things are okay. Everything is okay right now.
And
K8EGG. Where are you located and what's your channel name?
I am located in the city of Chino, not to be confused with Chico, which is north of you. I am 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. And basically, if you type in my call letters on YouTube, you should be able to find me there. K6EGG.
Oh, look at what we have there.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check you out later.
That guy looks familiar.
How's the temperature over there in the area that you are? Here is I was telling my contact in Michigan that we are 93. Today I think we hit like 104. It was super hot, man. You come out to the outside and it looks like you are like baking something, you know.
Well, currently right now it's 82, and it's pretty humid for this time of year. Almost 50% humidity. It was dry this morning, and then the clouds came over, and actually it rained to the south down in a few drops down in San Diego. I'm not seeing anything on the radar here locally, but definitely a lot of thunderstorm type clouds, and we might get actually some rain on Monday or Tuesday.
Wow, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I think we can see some clouds over here, but to be honest, it's only sun and more sun and more sun. That's it.
It's a good radio.
I love South California. It's so calm. It's beautiful. I love California.
I love a lot of things about California, and I also don't like a lot of things. But the weather I like, but I also like some change. I like some good thunderstorms and stuff like that. I like to see some change. It was nice to have a lot of rain this winter. Obviously, you got a lot of rain up there in Northern California as much as we did. It rained every 2 or 3 days after Christmas up until mid-April. So it was very nice change from the past winters we had here in California. I think you would agree with that.
Yeah. This last winter, it was crazy. We had so much snow.
Wow, interesting. 2 meters been horrible here.
Like here in Sacramento, we didn't have anything. To be honest, it was just like rain, crazy winds, you know, bunch of trees down. But an hour north,
20 megahertz,
Rocky
yes.
and Lake Tahoe. Oh my goodness, it was insane. It was insane. But yeah, it was a good. I think it was good that we had a snow. To be
So
honest.
it's right around
What do you think about
17
it?
meters, something like that. 15 meters.
Yeah, we didn't get so much of the wind, but we got steady rain every couple days, and trust me, we needed it. I didn't have my sprinkler. I didn't turn my sprinklers on until mid to late April of all things. So definitely, it was nice to save a little bit of money there. Got the solar panels cleaned off for all this sunshine we've been getting the last 2 or 3 weeks. So all good here. Real quick, are you talking on into a local repeater? You said you're a mobile coming back from fishing.
I'm connected to a reflector here in Folsom, California. I have an Icom
They have a good big prison up there.
IC-9700 digital analog mobile.
Copy that. Yeah, you're getting in there pretty good, all the way up from Folsom there. So, all right, man. I don't want to tie it up here on 30 Charlie too long, but I heard somebody else from California, which I don't hear too often here on the Reflector 30 Charlie, but it is only about 8:45. The sun just went down here in Southern California, at least. It looks like it just went down. Looks like you got a little bit of a gray line there up there in Northern California. But anyways, I just wanted to say hi. And take care there. This is Greg, K6EGG. Also live streaming on YouTube. I have a link in my QRZ profile for KN6UQO.
I think I got that right. Yeah, UQO. I can't read. I need to get some new glasses.
I'm going to add you, and I'm going to send you a message. So you know who is reaching out in YouTube, okay? Thank you very much, Greg, and thank you to your, and hi to your audience, you know. Hello, everybody. Hola, hola.
Everybody say hi to him.
Bye-bye, 73.
I believe it's, is it Oscar?
Andale.
What?
73.
That was N9NJS.
Good evening, Oscar. Good evening, Greg. In that NJS near, but
It's like he
in
just
Chicago.
got his license last year.
What's going on? How you doing, buddy? It's been a little bit. All good?
Yeah,
Lee,
good.
in but not near.
Couple hours off and on of light to moderate to a little bit of heavy rain here and there. Looks like we got some more dropping down from Wisconsin. So should be here within the hour. I'm hoping it holds together. Give the ground a good drink. I know the corn and the beans and the farmers and everybody else like it. And the people that are cutting grass like it because it keeps it green, keeps it growing instead of just the weeds.
Do me a favor if you can. It's starting to get a little dry here in Southern California. Send a little bit of that rain our way. We actually might get it on Monday. It's getting we're getting into monsoon season. We get what they call monsoonal moisture coming through from now till about mid to late September. So we could get maybe a thunderstorm or two pop through here.
Looks like Josh is still in here. N9 or NI6NAZ.
Yeah, that would be good. At least keep some of those areas in their reservoirs a little bit full. You know, I think Oscar might have doubled with you there, but it didn't have too much to add. But always good to hear you. Just thought we'd give you guys a quick shout. Was here listening as usual.
Copy that. Go ahead, Oscar.
What are you scared for there, Cole?
KN6UQO, I think. Oscar, and then NJS. Are you still out there?
Oh, look who I'm working right now.
Yes, sir. I'm jumping off my car. I'm going to do some shopping now. So, thank you
I like that. He's jumping out.
Let's see if he actually. He won't log you.
Yeah,
He won't log me. I know he won't. Watch, because look at his logs.
Oh, we don't get to talk to the other, that
Let's
celebrity.
go to the last time he
station
sent his
there,
logbook in.
K6EGG, K6EGG.
Over 3 months ago.
Yeah.
But we'll say hello to you, Oscar. Have a good evening. Stay cool. And then NJS near,
Oh,
but
look
not
at
in
that.
Chicago.
Chicago, Illinois, man. That's far away. California here. So, hi, Lee. Okay, 73N9NJS. Good night.
I'm so glad I'm not the only guy that screws up call signs all the time.
Yeah, you guys out there have a good one. I'm going to get off 30 Charlie here and just sit back and listen, see what's on the boob tube. And then NJS.
Yeah, but it's more fun when you
take
screw it
care. Greg, I don't know how you pronounce it, but you know how you want to be, I guess, addressed. We'll just say K6EGG and then NJS.
Copy that, Lee. You take care, my friend. Good to hear you out here in 30 Charlie. This is Greg, K6EGG and Reflector 30 Charlie, saying bye to Oscar as well. Still also live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile. If anybody's really, really, really interested, jump in the chat, say hi. Tell me where you're at.
You know, and some of those, to your point, and some of those net control operators, they're like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, come on, just slow down a little bit. Come on. I am a little bit jealous. Is that Oscar again? So I'm monitoring Reflector 30 Charlie. I believe there's a 14 Charlie that's hooked up there as well. Joe, what's going on, dude? Long time no see. Is that where I worked you on VHF? I think I was talking about you on one of the streams. And I couldn't remember if that was by Sandy Beach or not. Do you remember how many miles that is away from you'd probably know better than I will, from Waikiki Beach, from the 24th floor of Sand Island. I knew it was Sand something. How many miles is that? Because that's 4.5 watts. I was talking about that on Coffee and Ham radios. Sand Island. Let's look that up. Why don't we? Sand Island, Hawaii. Oh, yeah, that's right. That wasn't too far. You're over there close to the airport. That's not too bad. I thought it was on the other side of the hill there. But I was on the opposite, so I was right over here. I was actually on the opposite side of where you're at. I'm not going to hear him with all the noise I have here, Joe. Next time I go to Hawaii, and who's that guy? Where's that G? So that's UK. Next time I go to Hawaii, I'm going to be contacting you there. Maybe I can drag Seth there.
You realize
that's a long flight.
For me, yeah, it's like a 10-hour flight.
I've done it before I've done it from Detroit.
So it's 8, 9. So it's like Detroit to Amsterdam, kind of, or similar. Similar to me, New York to Amsterdam.
I know when you're in Hawaii, and I think that Eric could attest to this. You're actually closer to Japan than you are New York City.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I can drag you over there.
The trick is I got to get out there for work, and I got to figure out how to do that.
Well, you could just say you're working.
Yeah.
You can work from your hotel room.
But then if I'm going for work, I get reimbursed for everything.
You got miles. Come on. I know how
That's true.
much you travel. Come on now.
'Cause I'm going to work. But then if I'm going for work, I get reimbursed for everything. You got miles. Come on. I know how much you travel.
Come on. I know how much you travel. Come on now. I know how much you travel. Come on now. Come on now. So Japan is like 3,500 miles. I would say New York is at least 48. Let me put that up there so we know what we're talking about. I'm going to go over to 1 Charlie. 1 Charlie.
Wait, did you say Japan is 3,500 miles?
That's what he says. From Hawaii.
New York. Okay, let me put it in this perspective, Greg. The difference in distance between New York and Honolulu. Between LAX and Honolulu and LAX and JFK, Greg, is 50 nautical miles or so. So basically, it's about they're about 1,500 miles, 15 or 1,250 nautical miles closer to Japan than they are to New York City.
It's easier to get to Honolulu though, because they don't have bad weather there too often. They actually, I think they are this weekend.
Well, it's basically like doing two cross cons
whose fault
back
is
to
that?
back.
You're going in paradise.
No.
Can I talk you into it?
Link 2 R.
When you want, you're a POTO guy. You can hook up with one of the best POTO operators probably in Honolulu, in Hawaii.
I cause a pileup every time I even get on the air. Well, you can do it too, Greg. You're a general now. You have POTO.
I'm thinking about doing it. I can actually. I have a better chance of working over there than you probably.
Yeah. Well, for you, it's the same. It's the same as going to New York, right? Yeah, the flight basically was.
Here's the problem with working in Hawaii. All right, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, Hawaii. It sucks to work in Hawaii." Number one,
because you're on the beach.
No. Number one is I got it stuck in my head that that's a vacation place. So I'm like thinking in my head, I see people all walking around just like, just all relaxing. Oh, what am I going to do today? I got to go to work and work on a really bad TV truck because they sit over there and rot from the water from the ocean.
So is it they get them over there and they stay there?
They usually go. That's where the TV trucks go to retire. At least the couple that I've worked on over there, they're not bad. The guys that work on them are awesome, but it is what it is.
When's the last time you worked? You're out there. I mean, for work.
Pre-COVID. But I got asked last year to work a college game. It didn't work out.
You didn't go?
No.
Why not?
Because it's just another work trip. I think I went to Florida instead, actually.
With me?
Yeah. I worked over there. Estonia. Speaking about working, I'm working Estonia right now. Where the open spot spot's from. So I'm on 1 Charlie right now. Let's see if I can raise anybody in here. I was just listening to it. For some reason, Tokyo, some of the stuff's not popping up here. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring reflector 1 Charlie from Southern California in the city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. What is that? Guadalupe?
Is that, yeah.
Where is that?
It's
Where is that? And do I need it?
Why not?
Well,
it's by
I'm going to
what's
get
it called? It's South Caribbean.
Oh, that's probably one of those little islands I need for North America. Don't all jump in here at once on 1 Charlie. Doesn't look like I'm making a trip here. This is Greg, K6EGG. Anybody out there, 1 Charlie from anywhere in the world, please come back. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Do. So this guy isn't coming back to me, and 1 Charlie went to the poo-poo. Time to go to 14.
Where's Sam?
Where is Sam? He said he was going to be on in a few minutes. Maybe he didn't want to get harassed. But get this general. I mean, we're just doing it for the good of ham radio. But I do want to do something. Looks like this guy's working me now.
So work it.
I'm working it. Let me pay attention to this here for a minute. I want to make sure I get this guy because I might need him. And he is logging. Did I get him? Yeah. This might help me with my DXCC award, too. Is that Plateau? Man, I can't even pronounce this.
It's getting late for me. I can't
It
pronounce
is.
anything.
And you're going to be not here, not in your normal home QTH.
Right. And I'm not bringing an HF rig with me this week. I'm bringing my handheld, but
Hey, just try to talk on the
that Puget Sound repeater.
Yeah, I listen to that quite often actually.
We could try that.
There's a net at 9 a.m., 9
And
p.m.,
9 p.m.,
6 p.m., and 5 p.m.
And what was the last one?
I think
You're
there's
saying-
there's a small one at 5 p.m. like the getting
well,
out
I'm
of work
working.
net or something.
I'm working second shift this week.
So what are you doing? 2 to 11, 2 to 9?
Yeah, to the 10ish.
Ooh, you might be a little late on the.
Might be able to do the 9 a.m. net.
Well, or we could just hook up person to person there. Pamela, what's going on? It's good morning to you.
Hey, Pam.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring 14 Charlie.
That's a pretty big FT8 work right there. That's a new one. Estonia blew me off. Let's see if this guy logged me.
Are you sure you heard you?
Yeah, because he sent back a report.
That guy, FG1AG, looks like it's a couple of days. He has an update in a couple of days.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as he
Then
updates.
he goes LTW.
That's fine. That's fine. It's all good as long as I get the...
Try one more time here. See if anybody's out here on 14 Charlie. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring from the city of Chino, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles.
I wonder how my audio levels are on digital, because I haven't really played with that too much. And it looks like I'm working Poland right now. Didn't I work Poland on voice?
You might have.
It was during that contest, I think. This
Yep,
guy better
I remember
log.
that.
He logs. I already work Poland, but it's always good to work European stations. They come in so infrequently. I get Italy and Greece a lot. Don't get any Middle East stations. And Japan and Indonesia, it's hard to stop them from calling me. Especially in the... By the way, anybody wants to work Southeast Asia, like it's 8 o'clock in the 8 o'clock Pacific time. Southeast Asia is going crazy. All those little tiny little islands over there, I'm seeing pop up on my clipboard from Sad Ham. Sad Ham was in the chat the other day, by the way. He was in the SpaceX chat.
Oh, really?
It was a little late for you. It was about 10 p.m., I think.
Oh, 1 a.m. my time?
Yeah. We did a live stream from in front of my house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I heard about that. I saw that.
Wow, that was a big pop. Well, it doesn't look like it's happening on digital tonight. Well, at least on DStar. So
it's not happening in much places tonight.
No,
It seems to be off.
yeah, it's Saturday. What happened? Well, I'm making some good contacts on FT8. That's why I like FT8.
See,
I could
see.
I gave credit where credit's due.
Yeah, you did.
I really did. Is your VE? We got a bunch of VEs. Anybody ready to take any tests? You guys know where to go. Just jump in our Discord and we'll get you going. By the way, real quick, anybody new watching tonight came over from maybe Reflector 1 or 30 Charlie? Going back to copy that. Eric, you take care.
My chat on YouTube's not working. Awesome.
Yeah, maybe that's what's
there it
going
is.
on.
There it is.
It's been weird tonight. So anybody new tonight, please jump in, like, and subscribe. I'm not getting paid for this. I don't want to get paid. Don't send me any money. Don't send me a coffee or whatever that is. Just doing this to make some good connections there. Oh, look at that.
So wait, did I make a mistake when I sent you bagels?
No, that was a debt you needed to pay.
Oh,
from a bet. I'm gonna send some Diet Mountain Dew to somebody.
If that ever happens.
No, but look at that. He just.
Well, that's actually that's Dex. Well, hey Dex, how much caffeine did you digest or ingest during this trip up?
I just got Eric. Eric in the house. Finland in there. Yeah, so some European stations come in right now, 20. Not too bad tonight here, at least for FT8. In fact, I'm going to move over to 40 real quick.
Okay.
Sometimes 40, and I need to get some work done on 40. What do you think? You think my map's a little bare?
Yep. Now's the time to do it.
It's weird. I see a lot of activity, like in the scope here, in the waterfall, but I don't. Yep. There's some big stations there too, but I'm not getting a lot of love. So, anyways, I'm gonna probably call it a night. I know it's getting late for you over there. You should have no problem getting me on SS. Where at? What band?
Work them. Work them.
I would love to work them. You tell me the band and I'll go right now. Where are you here in the West Coast at? And remember, I don't have the best setup known to man, so. Mr. Eric.
Yeah.
All right. It's a weird... See, this is the same crap that happens to me all the time on 40. I'm seeing stations, but I can't work them. But Hamstick Eric here.
Up, hold on. 14,270
all right.
For you. So do it. Do it.
Let me disconnect here.
I guess your next thing is going to get two HF radios up, Greg. Do two antennas, do voice and FT8 at the same time.
That's possible right now. Because I have two radios. I have two antennas, and I have two coaxes going outside.
Huh.
Let's see if we can work each other here. I got some stuff here.
14,285.
Park on the air. CQ Poda, Kilo.
Hey, you want to go to Poda? There you go.
India calling CQ for Parks on the Air from Hawaii.
I got you loud and clear here.
Hey, Greg, is that you?
That is me. I'm running narrow right now. Do I got a good enough signal to run wide?
Yeah, Roger. I got you coming in 59, 5x9 here into Kilo 6415.
Copy that, a 5.9. I'm running wide right now. Maybe sound a little better to you over across the ocean tonight.
Yeah, Roger, Greg. You sound great. You got some great audio, great signal today.
Same here. Is this the first time we ever work voice? Is that true?
Outside of FM on 2 meters, yep.
You're right. I forgot about that. Let me get my login software going here before you take off, because I definitely would love to make put you in the log here for my logbook there. Stand by just a quick second.
Roger. Yeah, I'll have it uploaded to Logbook of the World in QRZ later this evening.
Give me your call letters again. It's so bad.
Hotel 6, Whiskey, India.
and I'm still here. I'm just putting in the logbook here.
Okay, roger, roger.
You are logged in there on 14285 from Southern California. You got a big signal in here. You could probably look it on the screen if you're watching there in the park.
Yeah, I had to kill the live stream. It was causing some weird issues where I could hear myself.
Copy that. You're 9 over here in Southern California. I'm going to send this QSL in here. It's good to make actually a nice, strong contact from a far distance there. So I appreciate you telling me about getting on here. So you take care there, Eric. Glad to work voice with you anytime over there from Hawaii. Are you at Sand Beach?
Yeah, I'm at Sand Island, Kilo 6415.
Copy that, Sand Island, Kilo Hotel 6, Whiskey, India. I appreciate the QSO there and a quick contact. I'm going to say 7-3s from Southern California. This is Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf.
All right, thanks for the contact. 7-3 and aloha. This is Kilo Hotel 6, Whiskey, India.
That's cool. Hey, made a contact. Do you think you can get him?
No, I doubt it.
That's pretty cool.
That is.
Nobody's calling him back either.
Give him a few minutes. He might.
Here's his QRZ website as well. I don't think he's updated it there for a little bit. I don't know if what he's running. Of course, I spaced on his call letters. Look at all those ground radios there. Sand Island. I keep on thinking Sandy Beach. So if you look up Sandy Beach, it's totally the opposite direction. I'm surprised no one in California is picking them up. So anybody in California that has HF, jump on and make a contact with Eric, K6WI. I'm sure he would absolutely love that. He's pumping through here into Southern California. So I appreciate everybody jumping on here. Anybody new to the live stream again tonight, please don't forget to subscribe and like. I know 18 of you guys are watching. I only have 12 likes. Most importantly, try to share it with your friends and try to get on the air. I'd love to talk to you guys that are in the chat, either voice or maybe even FT8. I think it would be awesome. Just like Eric, I actually hooked up with him originally on 2 meters. He heard me. So, and then he followed me over from I told him I was on YouTube, and he actually a couple other people heard me, and I got on a net there in Hawaii. So we got a couple guys coming in. So get on the air. Love to hear you guys. So anyways, I plan to be on Wednesday and Thursday night. Are you going to be available for that, you think?
For Thursday night? What time? Probably not, because I got to work. I got to work late.
When you get back into the New York area?
Saturday night.
Oh, okay. So I got all day Thursday. I might try to smoke some meat. I don't know. Depends how hot it is. Germany on 20 right now, by the way. FT8.
Ooh, nice.
Germany. See, I get excited, and you're just like, oh. But if you see Hawaii in there, you're like, oh my God, Hawaii, Montana, Alaska.
I think I want to say my first DX FT8 was probably Germany.
I'm trying to think.
Or one of my first.
I think Italy or like Greece or somebody was mine.
Huh.
Oh, speaking of Italy, it just popped up right here. Like just the second I said that. And I got a lot of good Italy stories. So I'm with Seth N2SPG. And I was going to say Sam, but he isn't here. He said he was going to be here. What happened to him? Scott, you take care. I'm glad I got that audio issue worked out. So hopefully if I get on another live stream, I'll be able to
I was going to say, next time try to fix it before the live stream.
I have a good excuse. I didn't get the email.
Well, whose fault is that?
AOL. I don't know. I got it the next day.
AOL?
I'm not changing my AOL address. I told you guys that story. Did I? Stock story?
Maybe.
73s, y'all. So you guys take care. And if you get maybe some time on your trip, let me know. I'll see if we can hook up on the...
Probably in the morning.
In the morning?
Yeah.
I'll be up some morning, so because I got a day game on. I'm at the Dodger on Wednesday, I think. So
Okay. We'll figure it out.
Yep. Anything else to say? This is your cue.
Oh.
Goodbye.